Good morning. It is Wednesday and there's ice everywhere. I mean, everywhere. I went out to my car to start it and do all that stuff. And it was the morning when I tried to hang off to my ice covered car to walk on the ice on the ground. Yep, we're back in winter. Alright, let's talk about the State of the Union bullshit session. Yeah, one of those mornings, right? Now, Trump talked about jobs coming back. Where? There's a GM plant in Pontiac that just closed. There's places everywhere closing. But things are getting better. More people than ever are working. No, they're not. If they are, it's under the table. There are districts, school districts across this country that are waiving the cost of school lunches because people in the area cannot afford the kids to go to school. They can barely, two people in a household working 2 or 4 part-time jobs each, keep a roof over their house that doesn't have shit running underneath it. Where are things getting better? What reality does this asshole live in? Now, he also talked about more African Americans, Asians, Hispanics working. He doesn't know that. He sees the numbers put in front of him, and he doesn't question them. He doesn't ask, are they actually employed? Are they on the employee list because their benefits ran out? Are they there because their benefits ran out and when they were called to see if they were working, they said they were looking and then they were counted as working? He doesn't ask these critical questions. Nobody asks any questions of anything. Well, they're starting to, and there's a lot of pushback. You got news stories where the broadcasters say, well, they didn't answer question things. That's not a problem. People questioning things now is not a problem. The fact they stopped questioning things before is a problem. They should be happy that people are questioning things, but they're not. Now, he talked about childhood cancer. I don't know if y'all remember, but back 2015, there was a bunch of natural health doctors that were murdered. These doctors, coincidentally, were a part of a study that was done in Europe, which proved that the number of vaccines kids here in America get is the reason they're getting so many cancers. Because kids in Europe don't get all the vaccines that our kids do. They're smarter. They're more efficient when they're older. And our kids, have you looked at them lately? Holy crap, people. He actually brought a kid that had the same last name as him, was being picked on. Well, all I said to parents is you're fucking dumb. You cannot send your kid to a school under a different name now because everybody's gonna know what he looks like. And of course there's Holocaust survivors, because more and more people are questioning the numbers. Okay, it was just one great big bullshit session, as usual. Now, people on Twitter are promoting this Tulsi Gibbard, she'll fall right in line just like they all do. The only thing that's going to change is if we, the proletariats, stand up and say no. Now, before I let you go, I want to talk about one thing that about made my head spin. They talked about the level of anti-Semitism here in America. They refer to these Nazi groups in such a distasteful manner. Meanwhile, not only are they funding and supporting Viktor Petrovich, I think that's his name, the president of Ukraine, but they're funding the neo-Nazis over there. What the hell, people? Are you with them or aren't you? I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm not xenophobic. I'm anti-government. I'm government-phobic. I couldn't give a shit less what religion my neighbor is. They're not going out trying to mutilate their daughters. I don't give a shit. That is absolutely zero effect on me whatsoever. So, we have the never-ending shoveling of bullshit yearly. Him committed to building a wall. The wall is going to be to trap us in. The same people understand that, the better off they're going to be. And, let's see. Oh yes, he is forcing Canadians to buy the milk from America. From cows that are jacked up on everything from A to Z. That happened last year. But if you live in Canada, go over to our half-acre homestead with Beth. And she talked about like a little stamp about that big around your milk. You have to look for that little stamp that says a product of Canada or made in Canada, something like that. And oh my god, the cheerleading session. Chanting USA. Now, he took a jab at a freshman senator, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And he made clear that this will never be a socialist country. Well, no, because they've gone from republic to fascist in a lightning speed. Ever since 2001, we have lost more and more of our civil liberties. And they are scaring our civil rights right out of us. Now, on an off note, a different note here. Brighton. I use Brighton because I'm trying to grow my network. They are getting as bad as YouTube is at censoring. I have 3 videos that they rejected in YouTube. The masters of censorship did not. One of them was I just gave a quick crash course on the history between Russia and Ukraine. I gave my assessment of it. I gave another video. I tried to wake people up and warn them that there could be a false flag coming. I mean, there's going to be. We know that, right? It's when and where we don't know yet. There was drills being done in downtown LA in which the military did not inform nobody of, except the people that they used, borrowed the property from, private property from. Anyway, this is just, I keep thinking about animal farm. The opening of chapter 1. The old pig, which is a male pig. I thought it was female, but size. A male pig. Rallying everybody together. And he started singing a song from his childhood. Well, the pig equivalent child. We already know the Major was a representation of Lenin. But this pig started singing a song from his youth. And then everyone in the barn that could learn it did learn it. So, what do you think? A shit show? Was it being for real? Not. Most of all did you catch the oxymoron about the Nazis? The anti-Semitism that's being condemned here but allowed in Ukraine. Did you catch that? I hope so. I will see you tomorrow.